So here we go. We're going to make some bass inside SERUM. Start. Let's make a new software instrument track. If you don't know how to do that, look up Logic for Beginners videos, or view the other basic track setup and Logic Pro walkthrough video that I'll be putting up on my YouTube channel. Slimer Music coming up shortly. So let's go. Let's open up SERUM. If you don't have SERUM already, get it and buy it. See, and then you can make a custom skin, Slimer skin with the old Slimer logo. So we have an initial patch or sound in here. So let's open up a wavetable. There you go. Now we're done. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and rate and leave comments and all that. Just kidding. Uh-oh. Okay, that sounds like a good note to start with. Let's turn it over. Turn on the hyper dimension. Bring it down a little. Turn on compressor. Raise that gain up a bit. Let's see. What else? Ooh, reverb. No, let's look for the filter. Filter. Drop down to miscellaneous combs. You hear that, boys and girls? We're gonna want to automate this cutoff knob on the filter, the combs filter. Yeah, you can hear other stuff going on, but sorry about that. And to do that, let's grab this LFO right here, drag it onto her. Alright, now let's go back to this side, the front. And let's do some more automating on this oscillator A with the wavetable position knob. Let's jump over to LFO 2. Drag that on there. I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button so you can hear the drums with this bass line I'm working on. Just to give a sense of what it would sound like layered over the drum tracks. Let's turn this to sync. It doesn't seem. There it is. Sync window full. And then let's grab. And again, if you don't know, SERUM has a sub. You could control the level and automate the cutoff with an LFO and everything, just like a regular oscillator. So don't forget that. And you can direct down it. Later on, I'll use my MIDI notes from here in the piano roll, and then I'll turn them into audio and use the audio for my bass, and then use a flex time to change time stretch, shorten, extend everything, chop up pieces and resample, stack them up, and may add layers of effects to different pieces of it. I mean, I'm liking it a little, but doesn't have enough oomph. Again, if you don't know, the rate knob on the LFO, which is a little bit covered up from my skin, but if you know what you're doing, you know what the knobs are. The fractions determine the speed of the wobble, we'll call it, or the cutoff of the rate of the LFO. As you can tell, slower repeats slower, and then the higher you turn the knob, the faster the LFO will cut off or repeat. Now let's shuffle through some of our wavetables in the folder. FM wavetables. You can find wavetables on Google. It's a website that you search with on the internet. We're looking for something that's more of a punch. So we can change our envelope settings here to achieve a punchier start of the note. You can see the envelope falls. It's going in a downward direction, so it's falling with the sound that you hear also. You can just mess with your settings until you achieve the right sound that you're looking for here, which is all part of sound design. Let's check our time here. Looks like we're at 10 minutes. Not bad. Let's go in. Create a new empty region. Let's make it about 4 bars. These sliders are for zooming, either in to make your notes bigger, your MIDI pieces, or to zoom in the landscape with. Let's duplicate with Option. By holding Option and clicking and dragging, you can duplicate a MIDI note. See, now you can see the sound and arrangement of our first drop pieces starting to build here. Let's loop that piece only. Now let's go back to our SERUM. I can also throw a compressor, stock compressor, and then click one over to classic drums. It's a great compressor presetting for all types of things if you're just messing around. This isn't the mix down and EQ session. So remember, we'll EQ and mix down all later, and then that'll be in a different video. Now let's manipulate the bass a little more before we move on to another bass that will alternate within the notes, alternate with the notes that we've already laid down for this bass line. So they would hit right here, 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 here. So back and forth. Or you could just keep it hitting that often so it stays with the vibe that we already have going. As you can hear, as I change the envelope setting, it will change what the LFO and envelope do to the bass sounds as they hit. Let's flip it over and see what the combs filter is doing and adjust the automation maybe. 5 more minutes. You got about 5 more minutes on this basic sound design inside Serum and Logic Pro with Slimer Music. So let's go and make a alternating bass. Click the MIDI track, software instrument track, highlight it, Command D, duplicate it so it makes the exact same thing underneath, and then we're going to shorten this region, duplicate it underneath, click on it, and then move the notes over to alternate. We've already created a faster wobble. This can also be achieved by going inside the original Serum we have and placing one long MIDI note on here in the MIDI region, and then setting the LFO to a different cutoff setting to repeat faster, or 1/8, 1/16, and then you can also use the triplets. That's all more tutorials that will come in the future. So let's click on the new Serum we created, change the sound. Again, I'll click and shuffle through wavetables that I have collected here over the years. Not that long considering the time span of the life of Serum. And I'm going to find one that fits best with the sound I'm going for. And I'm going to change the envelope on this one so it doesn't drag or drift downwards or with the envelope. I'm also going to jump back over to the other Serum and change the envelope on that one. I don't like it going. Wrong one. as you can see, the possibilities are endless. I won't be able to finish this within the time limit of my 20 minutes that I've already broken by about a minute and a half. So tune in for part 2 of this tutorial next week. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to my YouTube dubstep, bass music, drum and bass, rhythm, trap, bassline house, hip hop, etc. tutorial video page channel, Slimer Music on YouTube. If you like what you've heard and you find some of this knowledge useful and want to hear more, see more of my uploads, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell so you can stay notified on all my future uploads. Again, this is Slimer Music, showing you a little bit of dubstep and rhythm music production sound design inside Logic. Over and out.